Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, and MU. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, they're free, or click down here in the bottom right-hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, you're looking for a new broker, check out venomtrading.com/promo/StockBookie. All right, guys, Nvidia daily chart, 10 million on the day. Volume was okay, pretty much matched yesterday's volume. $1.11 up though, and a 0.5% green on the day. We did recapture the 20 MA, still below the 50, so it's still in an okay stance. A little bit slightly more bullish, but chopping around. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting into this area. We're going to try to recapture this. This will be good resistance. If we go back into here, we could possibly, well, no, we're not going to touch this one. We got to wait for earnings. It's earnings that could drive up 50 bucks, earnings that could drop 50. This could be a $10 mover, a $5 mover. We're going to wait till earnings to do something with this, but I do love this area right here with gap fill. Trend line 50 MA, and then the trend line for a little bit of protection up here, or even double top. So it's right around the 136 and then the 140 area, somewhere in the 138 or 238, I should say. It's been a long week, guys. All right, so that one's okay. Closed barely above the 20. Let's go to the weekly. Going to wait for earnings, guys, on this one. That's what we're going to wait for. Nice comeback on the weekly, right back up. Couldn't recapture the 20 MA, which I was very surprised, but closed right below it. Micro, bull, macro, bear. Still in a bullish stance, though. Let's see what it gives us next week. Volume was okay on the weekly as well, but down sideways, even inside this bar, until it closes above the 235 area and then the 240 area up in here on this pivot. You know, we're still slightly bearish. Good stance way up here, but you know, the monthly chart's the one that really tells the story, but we'll go into that next week. So Nvidia, just we'll have to see what earnings brings, and then we'll take it from there. AMD, guys, has the earnings. I honestly don't even know if they were good. If they were good, awesome. We came right back up into here. I don't know. I would have to look at that. It could have filled the gap, but we couldn't make it to the 618 retrace coming off this low. Actually, coming off that low to this high. So we're at the 618, which is the big retrace, guys. So we got above the MAs, the 20 and the 50, but we're still below the 200. I'm not doing anything with this one. I know we made a low, a higher low. Now we're gapping up. Everyone thinks it's going to, you know, 13, 14, 15. If the markets sell, guys, this one's not going anywhere. Great resistance up here, too. Could go a little higher. Look, this is right where we remember when I was talking about this. This could break down. This is a bearish pattern on the MAs. This is curling down, blah, blah, blah. The next thing you know, we're down. So now we have a nice retrace back up. I'm going to push this one up a little bit more to touch that bottom. So yeah, we barely kissed the 7.5 or the 618 retrace. I do really like this area right around 12 bucks, but I would probably have to wait patiently for this gap fill. Maybe 1385. They got another gap fill. You know, I'm just going to stay away unless this thing gets up to about 16 bucks. I'm not touching it. If it falls down to 8 bucks, $8, 8.26, maybe go long. Right now, it's just not a trade for me. I wish I could tell you. Earnings 50-50. It could have dropped easily this much. Instead, we popped. I think this is a lot of short squeeze. Eventually, it's going to turn around and roll over with the markets. Volume's been pretty good yesterday and today. And let's see what it brings next week, guys. Got a couple days. Let's get a couple days into the earnings, and let's see what that brings us on the next week's close. But, you know, pretty good bar. Still couldn't close above the 20. On the weekly, that is 74 million, only 7 cents up today. Great push yesterday, but it couldn't get any more follow through on this. So we're still right there. It's still okay. Nothing great. You know what? Let me get rid of all this stuff. That's what I'm seeing. Let's go in here real quick. I'm gonna draw this one. So I'm gonna put this right about there. I don't like, you know, that one's not terrible. Let's do this one here. Okay. And then I'm going to put a retrace in. I'm just going to go more short term to this high. I want to see what's going. Yeah, look at that right there, around 12 bucks. That's pretty good. Then 1385. I like that area. You know, you got the trend line up here. You got this pivot at 1560. I still like it up there. Here's pretty much the channel you've been in right here. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So you got to watch for that. If you go out a little bit, look at that. So up, down, up, down, up, down. You get a little pierce and right back up. So does it retrace up to here short term? Let's go a little bit wider on the retrace. Let's go to the high over here. I mean, I like, that's why I'm saying 15. I'd short up here probably. I'd probably let it break out a little bit and then put it on. But I think we're just going to come right into here, 618. I'll look at the 13. I'll have to see what the markets are doing. But still in the channel, still really nothing to do. Low end of the range. If you want to do anything, you go long down here. To go short, the markets are going to have to dump. I still think target price will be your 200 MA down in here. So be careful with this one. Even if it retraces, we'll look for the short. Right now, I'm not. It went from $9 to $11. I can't chase that. Sorry. If we stall out, maybe have a bullish pattern, then maybe get on. But I can't chase AMD right now. So if the bulls, you're in charge right now, just tighten that stop. You don't want to wake up and this thing clicks over and straight back down with the market. So just take your profits. And remember, guys, we're in earnings. If you're taking any trades, small positions, small positions. Tesla had a pretty good day today, up $8 and something cents. Somebody needed higher prices today, so why not push it on the Friday's expiration closes and bam. But this is, this is up and sideways. We talked about this. Pretty good bullish pattern. Comes back and retraces to the 277.50 and off we go. So 4 days down, 2 days pretty good up. Let's see what it gives us. Does it push up to here? Possibly. Now we're going into earnings. So now that they drive it up like they always do, or does this thing click over and go straight back down? For me, there's not a trade in here. I'm just going to sit on my hands and see what happens. I want to see the pop or the drop on the earnings, and then we'll play it from there. Whether we go long, I don't care. Whether we go short, doesn't matter to me. I just want to find a pretty good trade. If we do come back into this neckline, though, that's going to be a real good area of resistance right here, right around 332. Got the trend line, got this major key trend line here too, and right around 333 or so. But we'll have to see how it goes into that area. It is Tesla, just like Chipotle, where it can just fly. Amazon too was a pretty good winner. So $8.59 up on the day. What was it? 4.3 million shares, or 3% on the day. Pretty good run. And let me tell you that this could be the start of something. This thing coming up into the $300 area and possibly pushing through, going into earnings. So, and remember, we got the high pivot here to the low pivot there. That's our fib level. If we tighten it up, it's probably into the 750. Here, let's take this one. Let's push it down to here. Yep, 750 at 293.42. So that's where we stopped too. From the lower pivot, that's a pretty big area. So remember, the 750 is right around in this area here. From this pivot to that pivot. So you got to adjust your Fibonacci's to see where you want to go. But right now, we're going to see. You can draw a line. I'm waiting for this 300. I'm waiting for earnings. So I don't want to put too much out there for you guys. We got to wait for that, and then we'll make a move on the earnings play. So weekly chart. So that volume was okay today. Weekly chart got a nice another little tail. That's this. I like that. I like this. I love the reversal. I love the retrace. This could lead us to higher prices, guys. But if this fails, we are going to test the lows and go lower. I think we're still going to go to 180. So just beware. Head and shoulder pattern played out already. We already took these two trades. Down, up, and then actually we wrote calls here and shorted calls and make good money too. So 3 trades actually. So, and then 4, and then we shorted calls here, we shorted calls there. We did pretty good on Tesla. I love this as a trading vehicle, guys. We're making really good money in this one. So weekly chart again, okay, nice tail. We're gonna have to see some follow through next week. If this thing stalls out, still a good pattern. Just got to stay up in this range. Start sliding below the 273 number. Start sliding, especially this big green bar. If we close below that low, the 245 area, we're on. That's all I can say with Tesla. So let's see what happens. 50-50 shot in earnings, and we'll take it from there. All right, let's go into MU. We did cover our short here. We didn't take it. Let's see here. Did we take it this week? I think we did. We did it at 47. We did it on this day or this day. We took our short off. And we're done with it. Pops up. Everyone's like, oh, here we go. And then look, we're boom, right back in everyone's face. We come back, fill the gap. We hold the gap on the daily, but we're back below the 50 and the 20. It made a good, well, I want to see intraday action. Did we gap up? So, no, it doesn't look like we gapped up. Let me take the time. Yeah, we did. So we gapped up and they just crapped it out. Look at that. So we closed the gap fill right there, and then they hung on to it, closed a little bit below it. Wow, look at that crap. So they gapped it up, crapped it out. Nice little pullback. Great reversal. Held the gap fill. If this area cracks, I keep telling you, this is going to be a $38 stock, guys. We're going to fill the gap. We're going to go to 37.60. So all the guys who were bragging about their great bull trade, now they're at a 618 retrace. They're even past the 51% retrace or 50% retrace from the highs to this low. Dump your trade right there. You could have been buying back here. And I would be a buyer down here, maybe. If the market's dump, I will not be a buyer on anything until the SPY and the IWM and all that stuff bounces. So be very careful in these markets. Small positions. And man, what a reversal on this one. So we're still holding those double bottoms. Let's look at the weekly. Still below the moving averages. Yeah, look at that. It's holding that 20 MA. So look at that, though. Down, sideways consolidation, guys. Getting weaker, getting weaker. Earnings, I don't know if this one had it. If not, it's coming up, so let's keep an eye on that. And if it pops, I'll probably short. If it drops, we'll be looking at 37.60. If this thing really starts to sell, I'll be looking for the $26 area. And then bulls, you got to stay above the moving averages, at least on the weekly, and you might go back to the 64, 65 area. Make it double top and possibly a little bit higher. Just have to see. Right now, I think it's a little bit weak, a little bit of a high flyer, and you got to pay attention to it, especially if you're long, guys. So. All right, weekly volume was okay. Today it was 50 million. It's down a little bit, $2.63 or $5.23. So be careful if you're long. If you got it from here and you didn't sell up here, then I can't help you with this trade. And if you keep holding until you're back to square one, then just take something off the table. You should have been taken up here. Now you're holding, going, thinking it's going to go up. Earnings are bad. It's going to go straight back down. If it goes up, take some profits. Lock some in, guys. So, and if it goes down, again, I love this gap fill too here, around 28 bucks. So, all right, guys, that's it for these four. Watch the overall markets, the SPY, the IWM. It's going to be a market trade. If those all go down, these are all going down. When earnings comes on these, they could go up or down regardless what the market's doing because it's a news event. So watch for that. Small positions. Don't go crazy in these markets. Small positions while we're in earnings. Once we get some direction, then we'll take some bigger positions and hopefully get some good trades out there too. So, all right, guys, thanks again for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.